the things that we're currently running through our minds, and we're going across to our teams and saying that these are the questions we need to start asking, and we need to start formalizing our ratepayers associations moving forward. Correct. We currently take all of the bills for granted that it's in fact factual and correct, and we pay it. However, most people in municipalities are now paying these amounts in protest, and in protest by municipalities saying that if you don't pay, we're going to cut your services. That's the real threat that's out there at the moment. And we're saying, but hold on, all we're asking for is accountability and transparency in terms of what we're paying for. So those are the things that's currently there, and we're trying to deal with them in their granular form, because we can't deal with them largely by saying that it's broad spectrum and it's all over the place. So we got to look at every single area, what is going on in that area, what are the charges, who's being overcharged, why are they being overcharged, is it due to electricity theft, is it due to water loss, is it due to a lack of infrastructure, what is exactly happening, and then identify what plans does municipality have in order to rectify these issues. And that's how solutions are brought in. It's about suggesting things and asking whether those suggestions are correct in its nature, if you know what I mean. Yes. No, absolutely. So when it comes down to the issues of us asking the question, what is the difference between activism and politics? They, to a certain degree, we feel, and this is our motto by which we stand, is that a political platform should be a platform wherein you push an agenda of activism. That's all it really comes down to for us. So when we started out, and we've started out a political party moving forward, wherein we are saying that we are not looking for people that have degrees and all of that. We are looking for that real activist that's currently doing the work on the ground, that's doing something for their community, and then we bring in all of them as a collective, learn from each other and move forward, because activism in its nature is not something that can be taught or learned. It's something that comes from passion. And when you're passionate about your community, then you move forward very, very quickly. And yes, 90% of the time when it comes down to the issues of activism, it's about learning. We might have an idea in our minds where we lack understanding, and it's through asking, digging and finding out about what is going on, we realize that maybe our point of view was incorrect and we need to look at it from a different perspective, which is correct, So therefore we're saying that we don't want politicians anymore. We want activists to sit in political platforms to push an agenda of activism for the benefits of their community. Absolutely. This is the thing. So politics has now become a job. Becoming a councillor has become a job. I want to be a councillor for the paycheck. That's what's happening at the moment. And in the way we see it, a councillor should be a community representative, someone that leads their community, someone that has the backing and the support of their community. And we as a community and in society as in general have lost faith in councillors in itself. In just the term councillor, you speak to anyone, 90% of them are negative. No, the councillor can't do anything for us. Why? Because we haven't chosen leaders in our community that we actively support. We are saying that if you put in a councillor in your area, make sure you support them, because they can't do it on their own. They speak on behalf of you, and if they're speaking on behalf of you, then they must be mandated to speak on what you want them to speak about. So those are the things that we're trying to bring back and revive, and we're finding great difficulty in it, because the system has deteriorated over the past 20 years so badly that it's now become a norm wherein, the elections are just a scam, everything is just going to go the way it needs to go. We're not really interested, and we're just going to go with the flow and let everything roll out. That is not the approach that we need to have any longer. We need to take a stand. We need to come forward. We need to push people forward, even if you're pushing them as independents. And we're not pushing a political party. We're saying that there is platform for it. But what we're saying is, get even your independent candidate that you believe in, that can support your community, get them into council, so that way there is representation for you. And if like-minded people are all sitting together, then we get the job done. That's basically where we're coming from.